Hello everybody who's watching. Welcome to Historical Investigation Collection, episode 1 again, part 2. Yeah, that's happening. What is it that prosecutor? I can't believe how right he was. It was unbelievable. Please maintain your professionalism, detective. I'm getting some very solid evidence proving my innocence. You'll see, sir. But what about the proposing, sir? True. Sorry, I'm Portsman. Looks like my last falling to get another gigantic ditch. Looks like my last time to get another gigantic ditch. Do not despair, Miss Bride. You can never again count this as bad. There are many other places and things we should be looking into. Really, sir? For example, this tower. The linchpin of his argument against Miss Bride is related to the master. In that case, this tower is the perfect place to look for more information regarding the mystery surrounding my door. The investigation. Let's go. Anyway, like in the last episode, we know the murderer, but we can investigate how the murderer stole the key, or maybe someone else stole the key. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking thing. Isn't that missing also responsive? No doubt about it. The bloody letters mark it clear as day. There seem to be a few pages missing. A thief took only what was necessary and left the rest behind. So what are these old files about, sir? I guess they've got something worth stealing in there, huh? Not particularly. It's just a collection of case files. However, the case within these files are not mine. Huh? They belong to the High Prosecutor who used to occupy my current office. I have no reason, but let's just say I was charged with keeping them as they were. That means the thief must have also wanted the file for a specific reason, right? It would seem so. Only the pages related to that case from 10 years ago are missing. Wonder why anyone would care about such an odd case. Well, let's talk about this. The typewriter itself of a visitor. This teaching is excellent. Talk about a looks to be working at. These days are also get unhappy, yeah? You'll sleep even out here, detective? In a hallway? And rather, I end up dreaming about giving testimony upon the stand. But I'll end up with the same way. You didn't transfer liars. Isn't that awful? Maybe I should give it a class like that. Vision was so funny, naturally. I'm glad I checked that. Alright. Oh, what about this project? It's under the hood. I guess there isn't enough space for anyone to hide under. But anyway, I need someone to comfort themselves to put. I really think there's something like somebody has already tried at least once before. Let's get the missing files. Yes, sir. Let's. I'm just a little bit, so I'm sure that I do it other than the rest. Instead, then it's only okay. About this guy. No, it's just like it. Please don't tell me you buy into the coffee session, sir. Yes, it's clear. I think she's innocent. However, I need to ask her for a few things regarding her security position. Well, if you're only asking, that's okay. Things that are faster. And then you can They only two can talk about whatever topic. When one to ask her about evidence, everyone to do is presented with to her with why. After you choose what to show her, that's why, and up you to go. I recommend showing different people different things. You'll be surprised by what they say. Thank you for the explanation, Todd, before asking for one. I'll just say you know, sir, you can show me evidence that I'm not sure. The devil is time to get into business and ask a question of his bride. Ignore again. Oh, do you want to touch this? You could have interpreted something, fair to say. Oh, it's nothing. There are notices that Mr. Portsman from his partner's games. And the detective in the cabinet I'll make up. It's no G too. I bet one of them is a big fan of that show. He seemed to know a little something about it himself. I take it you have. Of course, the tight bond of friendship between prosecutors and detectives is great, sir. It's nothing compared to the super strong friendship you have. Friendship? Detective? I think I'm mistaken. Baby. How can you say that? After all we've been through, What? Friendship of baby. I assume you understand how conduct investigation detective friendship? Of course, sir. Examine anything and not what I say. But you can first bring out you can gather all sorts of evidence and information. You can see evidence you collected without it. For information, it's already. See, good job, sir. Detective Personal is the way to go. It's called detective reason. Detective who is something like that. I guess it's the same with the last episode, but you cannot keep talking to game show if something just happened with us. It's always entertaining too. Oh, I want to present evidence to game show. Like you said, different people, different perspective. So what about my badge? Your prosecutor badge is really tiny compared to my police badge. But it's very good, sir. Much cooler than my badge color. There's no need to suck up to me later. Okay. Now let's show things back. I was wondering if I may speak with you for a bit concerning this case. I've always been a big fan of the couple, but this is like a dream around being cross-examined by the bisexual. I can let this chance pass me by. I remember the sound of the master. I should check your memory and show you my answer really fast. Of course, I bet you. That's a prosecutor's badge, isn't it? It proves that you're really a prosecutor. Interesting. Despite all appearance, it seems to know more than Grouchy. With that badge, even I could be a professional prosecutor. If not to say that I'm just for a lady. I don't think that would be a very good idea, do you? I guess not. And second, they're actually on the same level. Okay, let's show her the master key. So when did you discover that Mr. Key was missing? By the time I realized it, I think it was around 9 AM. I noticed it was back at around 2, and I noticed it was back at around 2:30 AM. It was just sitting there on the ledge where the security room's reception windows. But I'm sure that between those two events it was not just one, but stolen, so... Okay, you leave. Why is such an important pistol in such insecure place? It's not like that, sir. We always keep the key further inside the room away from the room. Always the same, except for this time, correct? Well, I admit that was a bit careless, but I had my reasons. I left it out because I was sort of used by the time. It was after I used it that I left sitting on the light. She used the master key. Okay, that's about that. What she used it for. And guys, for me, asking presenting the prosecutor badge is like, It's like saying hi. Have you ever met the victim before? Well, I've seen him a couple of times before and I had to go. Mr. Portsman of this. It's raining around here. I don't know if you notice it. And I don't know if I might notice it, but yeah, I'm gonna check it later. Well, I've seen him a couple of times before and I had to go to Mr. Portsman of this. Mr. Pet was always playing basketball, Mr. Portsman said. That sounds like fun. This one have love to play with them. It sounds fun, but the only person ever taking a shot was Mr. Portsman. How Mr. Pet ever did was crossing the balls. And second term, I don't think fit in all the 12 of them. Listen, what did you mean by you using the master? Oh, I had to use it to the girl that was prosecutor that forgotten his skill. Oh. I mean, it's not just a security guard, right? Ah, what is it? What's up? What is mean? The prosecutor that forgot his skill. It was Mr. Portsman, sir. What? Please tell me more, Mr. Bernard, quickly. It was wrong to have earlier. Mr. Portsman hit the button in his office. He came down to the securities. And that will be long than Master P. No way, it's again in relation to long than Mr. P. I'll claim it. I worked with Mr. Portsman in his office and opened the door for him personally, sir. I see. And then, what happened after that? Well, he called me to come to close up his office as he was leaving to go home. That was around 1:50 a.m. Sounds similar. For the sake of one forgetful prosecutor, you used the master key twice tonight. Ridiculous. Talk about suspicious. I doubt you can say that you've ever left the keys at home, detective. I think this calls for a thorough examination of Mr. Portsman. Okay, but let's ask her about her. Miss Maggie, correct? I thought that you were an acquaintance of the detective. She was under my supervision back when she was still on the force, sir. One day she caught up in a murder and things started going downhill, so she quit. But I allowed the detective function for introducing me to my current employer. So I thought until he was away. I think I was about to clock out for the night. You got caught up in this version of the case, correct? Don't worry, my whole life has been nothing but a version of bad luck and failure. Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my building. What the hell? I've been hit by ulcer shakers, get sick from ulcer food. Failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. And now I have managed to be named a criminal just when I've become a security guard. But a lot to go through in one life. I know, and just when I thought I finally found my happiness, I wound up getting you and Detective Johnson involved in my death now. You don't need to worry about me, but nor do you need to worry about yourself. I will stop this case and prove your innocence. All I expect in return is for your cooperation. Yes, sir, Mr. Richard. You can count on me. I'll do all I can to help. Yeah, that's the expression when you talk to it. Oh. A fellow prosecutor. It looks like you're in a quite things, Mr. Richard. To be sure, murder within the walls of the prosecutor's office is not certain matter. We must find, apprehend, and punch the killer, accordingly post case. Sounds like most case you get in the hand. You ever feel lost or need some advice? My door is always up. Don't press yes, I'll keep you up in mind. Who's this guy? It's strange. Can I play basketball with you? What is a basketball game? Let Mr. Portsman have his possession. I have also played soccer, baseball, and even tennis. And not single one of these sports is suitable to be played in a family. Ah, come on. What is a basketball hoop business? Hey, this used to be just outside next to the building a long time ago. So when and why or was it moved indoors? I don't remember exactly, but I saw one of the episodes carry it out location. Drag it. I heard that it wouldn't fit in the elevator, so the figure had to do it himself. All the way to the top floor. Then, let's go at it. The looking species looking like an giant. Oh, one, 12 or 2. This phone is a number of the from this beginning. This number of pellets that I not set. They have to detect the fate of when a room becomes taken, although the idea that it can be easily removed is kind of here. There's the late. It's the late. I think. I don't see any signs of Portsman. And according to the guard, no signs of that the lock is quickly themselves, meaning that the counter really was open. Did you happen to exit any pencil with it on the doorknob? Apparently the doorknob screen is a wizard. Oh, they think. However, this thief is, they did a good job of not leaving a place there. I think maybe he was kind of manipulated, to open the store. Like, the number can be stitched, like, cool, a minimalist, yet flexible made of top quality. It's totally making it near impossible to break in by force. It's almost majestic, sir. I wish I could be as steady as this door. Only comes to consider as something rather than itself. Being detected as its own work, and a certain purpose failing, I think. If you live up to your full potential, there's a pertinent trait that anyone can admire. See, you're saying, sir, that maybe is the best you can do forever? Right. That whole process isn't exactly reassuring, sir. Okay. Yes, nothing. I guess this one is Portsman then. Yeah, it will not any crime. 2 more. 1, 4, 4, 3. I take it this is Mr. Portsman. Yeah, you can mistake it because of that basketball hoop, sir. Oh, let me answer. Mr. Portsman had actually that from 4, 4, 2 to the back. Since you are already occupying it, Mr. Edward, you put me next door, sir. So why was Mr. Portsman so particular about getting from job for free? I'm not sure, but I bet it's because of something like his birthday is December 2nd. But it's got a bit. I can think of another reason why. I can't think of this thing. Wow, why am I gonna still thinking about it? I appreciate it again. It's Mr. Portman personal basketball. I can believe it was something like this in the hole of a computer sets. But you know, it's actually pretty useful. I haven't gotten this trying to get to your office. Although if I have to say all the thing, you still manage to get close. Only gumshoe. The door is locked. I would be out for the wooden work here, huh, Mr. Arthur? This is the office of head prosecutor, Detective. Mr. It would be pretty ineffective if they ever get burglar or get burden. I guess only a great cat burglar could get in. Must be. Who are perfect. My advice is to recommend that conclusion to whatever function you brought it from. We're gonna talk about the what of the door. Something seems dignified. Just because he walks behind one of them. Nonsense. Even doesn't become more or less dignified because of where he walks. but he still seemed more dignified than Mr. K. Mr. K was supposed to study and work hours a bit with me. So when I see him, oh, no, it's still going to say, yes sir, as investigator. Was I'm wondering about the investigation. Oh, I've been waiting for this. Why the rail system for a picture how it's now? The rail system of instant noodle cuisine perhaps. You know that you can always take out the really important spots in our noodle, right? Yes. And if there is to which you can always use our eyes to take a look at. Oh, but when it's the eyes commonly only show when needed. I know that as well. And you think there's a contradiction or something unusual, try detection. First, line up the process, the suspicious looking area, then press 5, and just your process, evidence. You suddenly on a piece, you get presented with trying it. I'm pretty sure I already knew that as well like this. Well, if you can remember all that then, welcome to the world of science. W is investigation, class dismissed. And all I wanted was an update about investigation. Okay, one thing. That's not the maybe in there. Nothing in there. About the check. One more time. Can use us. Okay. Is everything alright? Yes sir, if you must know, I weigh myself this morning and I'm finding at what 154 pounds. Congratulations, but I was asking about this hallway for this floor. Oh, everything okay sir. I would have advised stay focused or you may start to lose it more load. Okay. I guess it's time to use logic. That's it. Yeah, I guess it's time to use logic. Yes. No, I'm not gonna say stop it. I'm gonna challenge myself this time. Another ninja. Use the master key. Master key was stolen. I guess this two is gonna connect. It's bright. I'm afraid there's a flaw in its door. What? No wait, you said that you locked up Mr. Portsman's office at around 1:30 AM, correct? However, the master key had already been stolen at that time. Wow, I think that's flying, sir, what? You saw that contradiction like that time. Not terrible garden now about that, but thanks to you, I remember it. Right, it was around that very time that I realized that Mr. Key was missing, and well, I'm a security guard. I couldn't just admit to losing master key, so I pretend to lock up this phone, sir. You pretended? Yeah, I used my house key and made it look like I was locking up, sir. So surely they never did relock the door then. Well, I thought that maybe I could go lock it after I found the key. Come to think of it, I guess the door still hasn't been locked properly. Oh yes. Okay, use logic again. Maybe person have some evidence. Oh yeah, about the dog. I had to open Mr. Portsman's office up for him a number of times before. I've also had the chance to see the inside of his office on a number of occasions too. It's got shelves of sports memorabilia, copies, and our pen, to the point where it's almost beyond belief, sir. But maybe I just feel that way because I'm jealous. I don't have even the one. Don't say that, maybe. I make a special go to the 1 hour this way. Thanks for trying, but I found ready for the mountain of constellation by the stuff. Their truth is just so unbelievably unlike you, my life. Getting an outcome is easy the same getting real hours. Poor guy. Yeah. What else can I do? But we already talked about it. Now, some production the long thing. Hmm. Okay, let's not start here. It's the master people. Everyone is in the building. Okay. I think there's nothing special here. Even though one do that. Let us next. Hmm. Yes, that's everything. Do I use vegetable? But I think so I'm asking it again. Hmm. Maybe that on. Wait, I'll just allow it to do it up. I'm not gonna do it that rather than to God. It's like talking to another example. How about the guy? You don't know. You don't know that here. Yes, sir. This time. I'm just going to try to connect it. Nope. Say something. Each prosecutor base is impressed with the number of donors at the base number, as if we're not human and the insects as everyone else. This prosecution is set to reflect the relentlessness and discipline of Baron Portsman, which comes from the authority vested as head prosecutor of the law, and a speed of sentence much like harsh winter, frost, and blazing summer. The very least waiting fire up as a prosecutor, but I have no interest in doing so. Well, I'm gonna make you do it. Whenever you have to do it. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, let's do something specific, I think. Oh, did you? Wait. In the discussion, is there? Oh, I see. I feel there's more to you, I guess, about that. Hey, investigating. Portsman. Just for the majestic. What? Eureka! Oh no. Then how about keyhole? I forgot to read that one sentence, sorry. There's contradiction here between reality and the evidence. If what Miss Burton has said is true, then why is this door locked tight? Huh? You're right. Miss Bright, are you sure you didn't relock this door? I'm certain of it, sir. And I don't think Mr. Portman noticed it himself that I had. Which means what, sir? It means that he actually just a key to his office. After the door Miss Bright opened, must respond at all to completely different. Definitely from there, but how can we prove that? There's an easy way to find out. All you need to do is, you need to examine this. Examine this. Depends on the number plate. Here, yeah, the number plate. It can be switched, so oh no. 12% well, we know for sure that the text can dinner only one size of middle. Wow! That's a chemistry. How did you know? Was that supposed to be just to cheer me up before it goes? Yes, that's it. Now then let's get back to doing what to do and that is. Alright. I'm gonna test some guys. I'm just not taking a full health. I guess the person on the is maybe Mungi didn't even touch it well. Oh no. Well, if that's what you want to send, that was the very first thing you did. Ah, that's so brilliant, Mr. Richard. So what can we do this one? I'll tell you what I did. I think this means that they could protect their parents out. Yes, that's exactly it. I'm glad you really come to the same conclusion. However, the more important matter is need to examine this. Alright, I'm gonna load it. I guess the doormat. The prints on the doormat will tell us everything. Hey you, do us a favor and see what you can leave from this, okay? So, how did you find out? There's no need for such ledger not to clearing the detective. So, I found only Mr. Portman and Mr. Portsman on this doormat. So, only 2 people's prints were found on this, huh? That's pretty decisive, huh? I'm lost, sir. Thinking logically, a certain other person should be on this map, sir. So then, what can should be on this doormat? Maybe. Can't you find it out that the friends of the person who unlocked this door are absent? You mean, yes, the door that Miss Bright opened could not have been this one, but a different one. I guess it's order. What have we used? I won't wait until I expect that for this piece is looking like a friend. I guess that's the indicator to say that there's something suspicious. Is this basketball property of Mr. Portsman? Yes, sir. It's always ready for me. Basketball, soccer, baseball, tennis. It doesn't matter what sport it is. It's game. Although I think it will be a little hard to play tennis with this ball. That is in the point you should be focused on, detective. You're right, sir. Now I know what I should be focusing on. Yes, Mr. Portsman. Someone should pitch in between stories about constant play. I think we've reached the end of this conversation. Then it moved. Why? What this? Uh, What are you looking at, sir? Oh, hey, how about the game? That's okay, detective. I just found the position of this hook to be a little off. Hey, you're right, sir. I guess it's just that when someone made it seriously sit slammed down, the positioning of the hook is definitely unnatural. I better take a note. They'll send it to you. Why? What is this? Looks like a scrap of paper. I'll get it, sir. Let's see. Oh, there's something written on it. I brought the 3 pieces of evidence. But, just like we talked about on the phone. But looks like your other guest. I'll get you up to you later. But, it looks like a note from the victim. Yeah, and it's from Mr. Portsman. Alright. Poking around this elevator has actually paid off for handsome. Huh? How so, sir? In a very difficult way. I think Sam had a little chat with the real culprit this time. You know who the killer is? No, Mr. Port. As long as my logic is sound, then yes. The mastermind behind this murder is none other than Mr. Port. What? Mr. Portman? Anyway, that's exactly what my logic said, so tell me to. I suspect that it was him from the instant he accused me of being the killer. That is anything but logical. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself. Come with me. It's time to knock on Toad's door. We're gonna accuse him like instantly? No, cartoon or something? Okay, let's okay. I finished processing the blood letter. Alright, let me begin the ready. Press it here. Damn. Oh, looking good. You there, take good care of it. I'll wait till you rub your hands. Well, if it isn't Detective Gumshoe. End of the line for you, Portman. We've got you now. Call off your dog, Mr. Russell. Is this some kind of a joke? It's no joke. You know, Mr. Jack Portman, that you are the guilty party in this case. You must be pretty upset getting chased out of your own home. I do not too. So I guess you can stay if you promise to stay out of our way. You intend to hide your crime under the guise of prosecutor doing his job. I can see right through the unsightly, paper-thin mask you wear upon your phone. Whoever thought it would come to this? Actually, come to think of it, your mentor was meant for one karma, right? The legendary prosecutor who never lost a single case for 40 long years. But there was always this incessant chatter about fraud evidence with the FBI. Is he related to that? It really teaches me that I've got to stay on the lookout for false accusations, you know. Are you done trying to play mind games with me? Because they won't work. The only thing you should be using that mouth of yours for now explaining yourself. Although that too will only dig a hole deeper in the way you gain yourself. Well, I'm really full of yourself, even though you have to prove anything. Mr. Portman rebutted. I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but there's a mountain of evidence that points away from me being the culprit. Besides, how may I ask, do you propose I unlock your door and got in? Look, I feel bad doing this to you, but I've got work to do, so you're done. Sorry, but we are not finished yet. Boy, you're stubborn. I suppose you're basing your accusation on something. I'll show you what I'm basing my accusation on with evidence. Sorry about this guys, but I think I lost the recording at the wrong time, and you know, and the recording is gone because the recording about me roasting the Portsman to confess about his murder. It's gone because, yeah, I paused it at the wrong time. Once again, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna play it again. And you know, because of that, I already knew something about this. Like I said, I've played it before, so I've known the answer. I've known the answer already. It's enough. I believe you are able to open the door with the master key, no less. Wait. Hold on for a sec. I never laid a finger on that key, as you already know. Precisely, you are able to open my door without lifting a single finger. Well, maybe you did, but only to the direct. Oh, you're certain now. That's right. You use your finger to direct this person to open my door with the key.
Take that!
You had asked Mr. Wright to open your own office door for you, yes? Yeah, I can't forget my key at all. Happens a bit too often for my face, you know. But the room you had Mr. Wright open at the time was not your own, was it? Sweating again. What? You have got the imagination. But why don't we ask the girl herself whose door she opened, shall we? I'm certain that it was Mr. Portsman's door, sir. I checked the number plate to make sure I was opening the right door, sir. See, Miss Brad looks up my story. Yet, what if you had misled her to fool her into thinking what you wanted? Huh, and how do you suppose I did that? By switching the number plates on our doors, for example. But that's right, you do say that pretty easily. Furthermore, you then use one other thing to give a very strong impression. That the door she was opening was yours and not in fact mine. What was it that Mr. Portman used to make Miss Bright think that it was his house? The basket.
Take that!
What? The basketball hoop, sir? It's quite a peculiar fixture in any hallway, let alone a hallway in this building, which is why it left an unusually strong impression on me. If an object perfectly suited to sit just outside the office of a peculiar prosecutor. Yeah, that's a very clue, sir, because there was a basketball hoop sitting there. I thought the door I was opening had to be Mr. Portsman's. There are signs that the hoop has been moved. To sit it in front of my office, to be sure. I see, so that's how you process suspicions on people. Thanks for the tip. But I think your conjecture is a little off the racetrack. Yes, round 2. Conjecture the battle. Now you're just boarding nonsense. I had to go up in my office then. After that, I was in my room the entire time. You don't have a single reason to suspect me. So he intends to claim his innocence to the end, does he? I'm as pure and innocent as my jacket, and Miss Bride is as dirty and guilty as the jacket she wears. My jacket's not dirty, I'll have you know, I just washed it yesterday. Please calm down, for I intend to show who is the one truly covered in slime here. Conjecture's rebuttal. You're just boring. No. Oh no. It was clean. You know? Oh man. When I first played it, it was like clean. No mistake. This one. If this was wrong, then I think I have brain rot or something.
Objection!
Yes. Yes. That was a lie. What are you talking about? How was that a lie? This is not that the victim left for you, Mr. Portsman. No. It was left under your door. Or did you not notice? And right here it says, but you're out. You were not in your room when the victim came to cover. So then, where were you and what were you doing? Shall I explain it in full detail for you? You're busy sniffing around in my room. The very room you had this scratch open for. But that's just nonsense. You have no evidence that I made the girl open your door for me. Oh, but I do. I have very decisive evidence. No way! It's proof positive that you had Miss Pratt open the door for me. What was it again? The door maybe?
Take that!
I hate your door, does that for me? My door? Huh? What for? Come on, I bet you didn't find anything. You sure are good at wasting time. You're right, I didn't find anything. And that's definitely not Miss Pratt's fingerprints. Her friends, what do they have to do with anything? Let's put it this way. If she really was the one who opened the door, then her prints would naturally be on the doorknob she touched. Further, all of the prints on my office just not have been widely enough. I can only assume it's because Miss Pratt's fingerprints were on it. Don't you think instead you gave up your charade? You know you stole into my office with the intent of stealing something from me, and that I took faith to find you out. Possibly because you heard sounds coming from a room whose occupant was on a leaf. Mr. Portsman, you killed Mr. Fate to silence me, and I had the misfortune to return when I did. You had threatened me as you escaped. As I said when you had the gun to my back, no one's get away with committing murder in my office. And just what's so funny, pal? Well, the look of stiff seriousness on the face of this office's finest prosecutor, as he makes a huge mistake in accusing me, is simply too much to bear. There's just nothing else like it in the world. What? Mr. Edward just explained it all, and he even backed it up. You're the murderer. Stop trying to be slippery and just admit to the crime of. And as I said earlier, it's also circumstantial, so full of conjecture. You say you checked my doorknob for prints. Well, I can readily confess that I had laid that knob down well. I'm a little obsessive compulsive, you see. I didn't want to touch doorknob that you had touched, which is why I walked it knob down as soon as I could after you opened the door. After that, it makes perfect sense that only Jean's and my own prints would be on that. You made that up just now, did you? Furthermore, as for the note Jim left for me, do you know exactly when that was? For all we know, could have left it there before I arrived at the office. Like early evening, for example. Are you saying you failed to notice a note in your room? Hey, even geniuses fail at times. I was probably too preoccupied by work-related matters, although there's no excuse. Now that's just a flat-out lie. There's no way you didn't notice a note that size. If you can prove that, can you? Say something, Mr. Edward. Make me up here, sir. Portsman makes it too quiet. I can prove that he didn't simply overlook it. Besides, I have an airtight alibi. Airtight, you say? I only just realized I had one as we were talking. I guess it would have been better for all of us if I had told you sooner. Okay, this one you have to press. If memory serves, you came back to this offset around 2 AM, correct? And it was then that you had that unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the courtroom. But at exactly the time I was done in criminal efforts. As around, I'm sure the other detective will corroborate my story. It's the perfect alibi. Do you really think it's that perfect? Like I said, I don't care. Asalkan all you like. You'll see for yourself. Detective Commissioner. Sir, yes sir. I'll go check out his alibi, sir. Be right back. Mr. Richard, sir, I think you're in trouble. It's just like Mr. Portsman said. The guys down in criminal affairs said they saw him at around 2 a.m. You see? All of the evidence point to him being the culprit. So there must be a contradiction point in his alibi somewhere. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's the last statement of the press. And this is 2 times that I have to replay the game because some technical accident in my recording.
Hold it!
Well, we did go and ask around to confirm with customer. And it was just as I said, right? Yes, sir. A number of detectives said that they saw you around that time. See? I have the perfect alibi. This day is I must live. Portsman is perfectly a perfect plan. But I know there's also need someone. Oh. I guess.
Hold it!
It's about. So you paid the criminal affairs department like you said. Yep, right. After I left the prosecutor officer building, I had a track of the prison.
Hold it!
It is as you say, however. Yes, however, you are the only one who claims that bumped into the country. So tell me, did you see the person's face? Was it me who you saw? It was pitch black, so I couldn't actually see. Oh, come now. I'm sure you saw something. Try a little harder, why don't you? I'm beginning to feel like I'm the one being interrogated here. Oh, well, it doesn't matter if you remember or not. It only matters to run into the culprit.
Hold it!
It's this one. Oh, I guess it's the first one.
Hold it!
You are correct, it was around 2 a.m. Are you sure? It's really important to me that you are following me the time. I remember I was checking my watch. Make no mistake, it was 2 a.m. Oh, giving customer the prop. Okay, so you came back to your episode 2. So does have the perfect alibi. What's wrong? Why the sudden look on your face? Did you say anything back, Mr. Richard? I think we've reached the end of the line, and it's time to get up this crazy train. You there! Sir! Please escort the young lady out, but remember, be gentle. Maggie! Detective Gumshoe! Detective Gumshoe! Huh. Is there nothing I can do? There must be a way to turn this situation around. If I only had a clue. Would I miss something that can help me catch up on this alibi? I need to come and think this through one more time, and with love. There were 2 bullets left at the scene of the crime. One that robbed Mr. Fate of his life, and one that nearly robbed me of my jacket. However, the murder weapon only shows signs of being fireflies, meaning that it is entirely possible that a second gun was used in the pistol. But seeing as how the killer had to steal Mr. Fate's gun, I doubt the killer had another gun up their sleeve. Therefore, the second gun could have been the property of an entirely different person, which could mean that there was another person who paid a visit to my office tonight. Let's go again. Supposing there was yet another visit tonight, that would also resolve the issue of why my shelves were upended twice. We know that the shelves were disturbed once before and once after the murder. So it shouldn't be much of a stretch to think that it was the work of a two different persons. Once by the person who stole the victim's gun, and then killed him with it. And once again, after the murder by a second culprit, who was the owner of the second gun. If we suppose that the second culprit's gun was the one that was pointed at my head,
Objection!
Mr. Portsman, it seems that I need to amend my assumption regarding this case. Great, so you finally come to your senses. Mr. Ashworth, sir, what are you saying? This has been a big misunderstanding on my part from the start. I had assumed that the person I ran into was the killer, but that may not be the case. What do you mean? The person I ran into is just your average thief. A thief? But sir, doesn't that cause some sort of contradiction in the facts? Not at all. It simply means that the killer was someone else. And it means that in actuality, two culprits stole in my office tonight. What do you mean two? It explains both why my shelter disturbed was and how there were two guns. Mr. Portsman took his breath and gained entry into.
Objection!
No, you're just leading the argument. You still don't have an actual proof, you know. You could please go along with my hypothetical scenario for now, Mr. Portsman. In the end, you really are innocent, you should have nothing to worry about. Now then, returning to my scenario, Mr. Portsman was out to steal something from me, which is why he checked my secret safe and ransacked my shelf. This is the first time. So then, this would be when the files were put back in the wrong order, right? Correct. And then, just when he was about to look somewhere else, Bruce should walk in but his own partner, Mr. Fate. But why did Mr. Fate come into your room, sir? He probably had business with Mr. Portsman, which is why he was in the air. But that's when he noticed sounds coming from my office, be my guess. Oh, because you were supposed to be away, right? And he must have thought it was odd, so he came into his office to check it out. Correct. And as a detective, it was the right thing to do. But when he came in, he found his own partner standing there. Because it was Mr. Portsman, Mr. Fate probably let his guard down. But Mr. Portsman was not merciful as to let him live alive. He waited for a chance and stole Mr. Fate's gun from him. And then he killed him. He silenced Mr. Fate while catching him in the act of stealing. Then, sweating bullets. This was the moment in which the first shot was fired, the one that landed in my files. Following that, Mr. Portsman wiped the gun down, and left it behind as he made the exit. He could afford to do that because he had also left the fake dying note behind. You're such a complicated troublemaker, you know that? Well, if things were as simple as that, all would be solved. However, there was yet another visitor to my room, and this is where it gets complicated. There was another visitor, sir. Yes, and this other person's objective was also to steal something from me. Now then, even after Mr. Portsman left, the door to my office remained unlocked. However, this new visitor had no way of knowing that, and so he stole the master key from the security guard's room, and then entered my room and searched through my shelf. This was the second time they were disturbed, and it seems the thief found the prize. The stolen O file, I sir. Correct. Only just as the thief was about to leave with the file, I appeared. The thief then threatened me with their own gun and made them escape. The second bullet was fired during that brief encounter. So the started getting messed up first, and the two bullets? It was all because two different people were doing those things at two different times. Precisely. So now do you see, Mr. Portsman? The person I met was just a thief, and was not, in fact, Mr. Fate's killer. Your alibi for the time frame in which I ran into the other person is now irrelevant, because we know that the murder took place during the first culprit's visit. Wow, still find a word. Hahaha, what's so funny, pal? Absolutely splendid. Your scenario explains everything. Of course it does. It's Mr. Edgeworth, after all. You know, it still doesn't change the fact that it's all circumstantial. Supposing if, that's a big if, your theory is right. It will indeed render my alibi, which was withstood scrutiny, mind you, irrelevant. But there is still one defining point of your argument for which you have no evidence. Your suppositions that I was the first visitor. Mr. Edgeworth, you can let him get away with that, sir. But he has a point. I have absolutely no proof at this point. Don't say that, sir. I don't believe this. Don't worry, mate. I'll do something if I must. You know something? I find your attitude to be somewhat peculiar, Mr. Edgeworth. If the person you met really was just plain old thief, then why is that person not your main suspect? That is, if your theory is correct. It's good. Portsman, alibi, doctor. I guess this is the last. The thief you ran into should be a real suspect, would you say? We should be out there looking for the thief right now. They might still be nearby. I had to repeat myself, but as I've already said, I was in my training in my room. And when Jim came to deliver evidence to me, I was done at criminal affairs, so I can't be expected to know what happened around after I left. Okay, so you think we should be out there looking for the thief? Of course, now isn't the time to be having this dead-end discussion? I don't think it's all that ended. I find your alibi to be fascinating. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? I know he's lying. I know he was here at the scene of the crime. I just have to find a way to prove it. Okay, this is the last one.
Hold it!
Can I say that true evidence? Why didn't you go there with Mr. Kate? Ah, that's because he said he was tired and was going to take a quick nap. You know, those sofas in the hallway, plus the sleep on those, in front of the table, and what of the evidence you brought? There were things related to yesterday's case, just 2 items, a gun and a candle. Interesting, this piece of testimony seems to be crucial to let slip through the cracks. And we brought up the note.
Objection!
Only 2 pieces? I believe the proper phrase here is, you failed. Excuse me? You failed as a prosecutor, said Portsman, as you intended to keep evidence hidden. What are you talking about? I haven't hidden anything from you. Well, here's a piece I think you should read carefully. Ah, I thought that Mr. Kate was bringing 3 pieces. Yes, this is the victim's real dying message to you, Mr. Portsman. I can't believe you get tripped up with simple arithmetic. Where is the missing piece of evidence? It. You have it, don't you? Only the guilty would have such a face. Detective Jones, you don't have to say it, sir. I'll pat the guy down from head to toe. Oh, don't come any closer. I'm warning you. This is all part of the investigation, pal. So don't even think about stopping. No. Hey, what's this? You had this on you, sir. Despite what you said, it will appear that you do have something to. But why would he hide something like that? There's only one reason why anyone would hide evidence of this caliber. Because it would unequivocally point to that person himself as the real killer. Let's examine this videotape in a little more detail. For the section of the tape that will drive the last nail into his coffin. Okay, the first time I inspect this evidence, I didn't check this KGX incidents. so I'm gonna check this one out. Because if I check the blood first, then it will end it. And I didn't know what they have to say about this KG8 incident. The KG8 incident? That's a police case number, sir. Does that mean this video is evidence from that case? Interesting. However, what's recorded on this isn't important. Isn't what's important. Let's give the case a true once over. Okay, so he didn't have much to say about it. Ah, that's blood, isn't it? Yes, and I believe this is what the good prosecutor was trying to hide from us. This blood is still fresh. You mean, this might be Detective Fate's blood? No, you've got it all wrong. No amount of man can save you. We have got to run a blood test to find the truth. You told us that you had received evidence from the victim earlier. Now you will tell us when and how did the victim blood find its way onto this video? Yeah, it's totally suspicious. Was it at the moment of his death? Did the Detective Fate have this videotape of his personage when he killed him? You know very well there's no way to prove that. Not even if we were to examine this tape for fingerprints. If I had to take a guess, I say that only one son here belonged to the murderers. You and Mr. Fate. No, impossible. Yeah. March 14, 5:47 AM. High Prosecutor Office from 1 to 0. Mr. Portsman has been placed under arrest for the murder of Detective Buddy Fates, sir. Very good. And the results that get tape from the lab tests on the tape turned out to be real solid, sir. The blood work came back and it was definitely Mr. Fates' blood on that. And as a bonus, they were also able to leave a few Mr. Fates fingerprints as well. Thank you so very much, Mr. Edgeworth. I still can't believe I get to see your tool detection skills outside the courtroom. I'm impressed beyond words, sir. It was nothing. I'm just sorry you got caught up in the murder in my office. Please, accept my apologies. Oh, it was nothing, really, compared to what I've been through, I mean. I consider myself lucky that it was only a burglary and no murder this time, sir. If it had been a hold-up or a hostage situation, I had thrown my hands up in the air. I think I'm finally rising up from a goddess of Mr. Fortune to just an unlucky person. Something tells me I should have hired a different person for security detail. You know something, sir? That Mr. Portsman really was one corrupt prosecutor. And why would you say he was corrupt? Well, I heard that there were a number of suspicious things related to his court cases. There's even rumors about how some of the evidence he uses is forged, sir. Forged evidence, huh? And they say he even decided not to prosecute a few cases for some really vague reason. Oh, that guy was complete disgrace to the entire operation. Never did get around to asking what his reason was for breaking into my office. Yeah, whenever we got near that topic, he just climbed up. Although we can be pretty certain that this was to steal something. This is between you and me, sir, but there's a rumor that some sort of huge organization is involved behind the scene. Oh? Well. With Mr. Portsman not willing to divulge anything, it certainly lends credence to that rumor. It would seem that we haven't heard to the last of this. Huh? Then Mr. Portsman isn't the bad guy? I didn't say that, but rather that there are still many mysteries for us to solve. For example, we still haven't figured out the significance to this piece of evidence.
Take that!
The person who stole this purse, the other villain of the night. Yeah, I wonder who it was, and what happened to the stolen pages. I wonder, who in the world was it that helped me out at gunpoint? Mr. Edgeworth, Sir, yes, I came across this one. I was processing your office earlier, sir. This car, what is it, sir? Is there a bird or something on there? It's not just any bird. It is the mark of the raven, a trio-like raven. Even you should know what this is, detective. Oh, it's about that thing, isn't it? The great thief everyone's talking about. Yes, it is the mark of the great thief, Yatagaras. Under the mark of a legendary bird, the Yatagaras is noble to the air, a modern Robin labeled mysterious and a phantom-like. The Yatagaras is a first and finished appeal. Though we don't know much about Steve's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yatagaras like to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of the sorts. The theft is always performed in silence and always with perfection. Once target is chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement is sent forth. Instead, the chosen corporation is infiltrated without even the target knowing. Some days later, the evidence that was found is sent out to the mass media, along with the singer. Also, it has been a while since the Yatagaras has left appearance. Hey, Mr. Mitchell, look, something's written on it. What? Let me see. It's the location where the thief put the stolen files. So the person who stole the contents of the file was the Yatagaras? Yatagaras organizations. Quite a few keywords are popping up in this mystery. The murder in my office. The return of the great thief, Yatagaras. Looking back, I can say I didn't see these events coming, for they were heralded by the incident that began to occur 2 days ago. The end. Okay, that's the end, guys. I'm sorry for the technical difficulty there in the middle of the confronting the who is he again? Jack Sportsman. I'm sorry for that, and for the last video that the mic has been like real silence, like real low volume. I'm sorry for that too. Anyway, catch you guys for the next part. See ya.